So, I guess this girl is doing a glue stick method of edges. And when I seen this, I'm just like, hold up. What got me was when she said, it sticks, it's glue, it sticks. So, of course, I'm not talking about forever, but at least it stays for a long time. It holds for a long time. You know, you go out in that sun and your edges is melting. So, I took it upon myself to, experiment with this. Um, Before I send my daughter out there, with the, trying different stuff, I'm going to try it myself and see what's going on, because what we all know as parents from glue is that it dries up and it look like you got, dry skin on your edges, and you're just like, people looking at you like, hold up, what's going on? So yeah, I do try it and I'm just like, hold up. Okay, I don't see the glue stick peeling off on her edges. Why is it peeling off on my edges? So then I go in with a paper towel and I go and I'm wiping that off. I'm like, hold up, like, let me get off of here real quick and figure this out myself. So then I go ahead and I'm experimenting. I'm seeing what's going on. I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn up my edges. Like, I don't be flipping up my edges like that. Like, I don't care to swoop it or anything. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and swoop it and see how that's looking for the first time. Because the last time I swooped my edges, I don't even know when I swooped my edges. I was too mature when it came to when swooping your edges came out. I'm just like, if anything, when you're 18, you think when you've grown. So you like swooping your edges for who? No, I'm cool. I'll just push my edges back the way they're supposed to be. I told my mom before, I'm like, don't nobody, we too grown for swooping our edges. We gonna just push them edges right to the back where they're supposed to be. Like I said, I went ahead and did that. And I really don't like the swooping. It's cool and all, but it's not for me. It's doing too much anyway. I don't like doing too much to my hair. So I'm trying to get, first thing first, I'm trying to get this glue, this white residue off of my edges. Like, I'm trying to get this glue off. So once I get that off though, I'm like, you know what? Enough of this. After the fact, after I got all the glue off, I'm like, okay, my edges haven't looked more clean than this, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real clean. I'm feeling, I can go on like this without doing anything to these edges. But then you know what? I'm just like, hold up. I'm kind of curious about the swoop. So I go in with my regular hair stuff, and I'm just like, I'm about to go back to what I know, because this glue got to go. So I know it's not permanent, and I know it's temporary, and everybody hates temporary. They're always trying to figure out a permanent solution to the problem, because we don't want to keep going through this, all this residue, all this dried up glue. We don't want to keep going through this. We just want to fix the solution. We want to fix the problem. We need a solution. We want to fix the problem. That's kind of that was my mindset when I went and got my eyebrows tattooed too. I was like, I can keep drawing on my eyebrows. I can't do this. And the fact that I got thin eyebrows, I just can't. So I went ahead and got my eyebrows permanently tattooed on. And yeah, so that was what I was thinking. That was my mindset, and that mindset kind of came back once I heard about the glue. And oh, it's glue. It sticks. Yeah, but once it dries, it's not so pretty. So yeah. So with that being said, I went in. I was like, you know what? If I'm trying the swoop method, I'm gonna go with what's familiar. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go get my hair products and see what this swoop method is really doing. What swooping the edges is really giving. Everybody want to swoop their edges. Let me go ahead and see what swooping the edges really gives. So I went in and swooped my edges with my regular edge control stuff, and I went in with some Lotta body mousse, and I put that in there. I mean, I topped it off with that. But you know what? My hairstyle's not so bad. I don't have to do too much. My hair's already locked up, so it's just like the edges. Come on now, I can just do my edges. I ain't gotta be that lazy. Like, I can at least play around with my edges if I want to play around with any loose hair. Since my hair is locked up, I can just play around with the edges. What's so bad about playing around with the edges at least? So I give myself that. But you know, so that's what it turned out. I'm like, hold up, like, I really don't like this edge stuff. Like, the way it's swooping around my head, I feel a little bit too. And that's the thing about me. I really don't like be looking too done up. Like, I like looking natural. I like the naps. I like, I don't know why, but I just like my hair looking, when it's done, I kind of like it looking like it's been up for a while at least as well, because I don't know, I just don't like looking too done up. Like, I'm not that person where, I have to look classy. I'm not the classy type of woman. So yeah, this was doing too much for me, but I'm just like, oh, okay, this is what it's given. I guess, the thing I didn't get this, good thing it ain't glued, or it's not stuck like this, because I definitely don't like my edges like this. But yeah, so that was that. And you know, um, let's guide our children the proper way, that they don't make any life-altering mistakes.